Hello, friends. Have you ever felt that your mind is thinking about thousands of things at a time? Like you are watching a video, but your mind is busy with something else, or you are sitting to study, but the notifications of social media are distracting you. They grab attention. This is not just true for you, but for all of us. We all feel lack of focus in our lives, and because of this many times, our big dreams and goals remain unfulfilled. But what if I tell you that there is a solution to this problem? The solution is in your hands, and this solution is hidden in a book named Master the Art of Focus. The author of this book, Asuman, did not say that focus is a superpower which only a few special people have. He explained to us that focus is an art that anyone can learn. It just requires the right direction and hard work. Today, we will learn the story of this book and the deep secrets hidden in it that can completely change your life. Imagine if you focus on everything. If you can focus completely on what matters most to you, then your life will become so productive, successful, and happy. The art of focus is not only about what you are doing. It is not only about what you are doing, but also about what you are not doing. It is about identifying and eliminating all the distractions that prevent us from reaching our destination. This art teaches us how to train our mind so that it can focus only on we should focus on that which is most important in our life. You must be thinking that how is this possible? Suman has explained this to us in a very easy and practical way. In this book, he has explained this through examples, scientific facts, and his own experiences. It has been proved that focus is directly related to our habits, the environment around us, and our thinking process. Friends, this video is not just the essence of a book, but it can become the turning point in your life that you have been waiting for a long time. If you also want your focus to be on everything that can make your dreams come true, then watch this video till the end. Let's start this amazing journey together and learn how we can focus our attention on our biggest goals. You can create a great strength. Get ready, because this journey will not only strengthen your focus, but will also give a new direction to your life. Chapter 1. Meditation. The power of the key to success. Imagine it is a beautiful morning. The soft rays of the sun are knocking on your window. You start your day with a cup of tea. There is a long to-do list in front of you. But as soon as you start, your mind starts wandering. Sometimes on the phone notifications, sometimes on some old thought. Do you find this situation familiar? How many of us go through this thought that if we focus our energy and thoughts in one direction, then what can happen? If we can do it, then what can we not do? This is the question that the first chapter of the book, Master the Art of Focus, explains to us. This chapter tells us that meditation, that is, focus, is not just a habit, but an art that can change the direction of our life. Power of meditation. Realize that this magical key has the capacity to open the lock of infinite potential hidden inside you. But meditation does not mean only focusing on work. It is a medium to give right direction to your life when we learn to control our meditation. So the uncertainty and fear within us is self-explanatory. The author explains through an interesting story how meditation actually works. He has given the example of an archer. What is most important for him is his aim. If he shoots an arrow without looking at the target, will it hit the target? Definitely not. But when he focuses his full attention and strength on the target, his aim is accurate every time. We all want to be like that archer. We all have our own goals, but are we moving towards them with our full energy and attention? Perhaps not, because our mind, just like a playful child, pulls us in a new direction every moment. In today's world, our attention is diverted every moment. Attempts are made to divide us on one side. The attraction of social media, the constant ringing of email alerts, and the countless responsibilities of life confuse us. But the truth is that real success lies in leaving all this behind and focusing on our goal. When we can focus our mind, if you learn to do this, you get not only external, but also inner peace. The author says that meditation is not only a means to success, it is also a way to understand the depth of the soul. The first step to strengthen meditation is to understand yourself and know that what is most important for you is that as soon as this understanding develops, attention starts increasing automatically. The author has described meditation and mindfulness as two effective methods to increase attention. Meditation it calms your mind and teaches you to focus your energy in the right direction. Mindfulness gives you the strength to live in each moment and feel that moment deeply. Meditation is not just a habit, it is the basis of our life. Gives us the power to turn our dreams into reality. When we learn to control our attention, it feels like we have taken the key to our life in our own hands. If you want to achieve something big in your life, then learn to control your attention. This is not an easy journey, but this journey promises to change your life. So friends, are you ready to master your attention? Imagine if from today you are fully present in everything you do, then it will change your life. How even the most impossible dreams can come true. This art of meditation is the greatest means of unleashing your true strength. Chapter 2. How to escape the trap of destruction. There is something in everyone's life that we desperately want to achieve. Our dreams, our goals, our ambitions, all these decide the direction of our life. But think, what is the biggest obstacle in this journey? Destruction is the biggest obstacle in our life. Distraction is an enemy that comes silently and steals our dreams. Have you ever realized that distraction not only steals our time, but also touches the depths of our soul? When you check your phone again and again, or music creativity also makes you lose your focus and inner discipline. The web of destruction is like a spider's web. The more you get caught in it, the more difficult it becomes to get out. And if you don't recognize it in time, this web can destroy your dreams. It will slowly swallow us up. The biggest reason for destruction is our mindset. Our mind always runs towards easy and comfortable things. Working hard, disciplined, and deeply seems difficult. So, whenever you have to do some important work, your mind starts looking for excuses. Let's check our phone once. Let's listen to a song or watch something tough. The author calls this the dopamine trap. Whenever you do something fun or easy like scrolling through social media, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. It makes you feel good, but the happiness is momentary, and then you crave more dopamine. This is the reason why we pick up the phone again and again and keep scrolling for hours without thinking. It is not easy to get out of this trap, but it is not impossible either. The first step is self-awareness. Until you understand that your time is being wasted, you cannot change where it is going. Destruction always starts with some trigger. This trigger could be your phone's notification, your laziness, or your lack of interest in work. Identify these triggers. Every time ask yourself, what is this taking me closer to my goal or away from me? Learn to reset your brain. Stay away from your phone for some time. Turn off notifications. It will seem difficult in the beginning, but gradually you will feel that your attention and focus will improve. The best way to avoid distraction is to concentrate on deep work. When you do a task with full concentration, your mind becomes so busy in that task that there is no scope for distraction. It only distracts your mind. Distraction not only increases productivity, but also gives you satisfaction in your work. Distraction is not just a waste of your time. It also makes you. It takes us away from our loved ones. Imagine you are sitting with your family, but your attention is on your phone. Are you able to live those moments? Are you able to feel the depth of your relationships? Distraction doesn't just make us unsuccessful. It also makes us lonely. Focus is not just important for success. It is also extremely important for a happy and balanced life. The trap of destruction comes in everyone's life. But the question is, whether you will let it steal your dreams, or you will live it. Identify the trap, and try to get out of it. Start today. Understand your time. Identify your triggers and put your mind into deep work, because your focus is your greatest strength. Chapter The Science of Focus. How your brain works. The brain is really a miracle. It is a machine that keeps working 24 hours a day and 7 days a week without getting tired. It shapes our thoughts, feelings, and experiences every moment. But have you ever asked yourself why it is so amazing, but sometimes it fails us? Why does our attention start getting scattered and we cannot concentrate at one place? Think about it. Our mind is like a dense forest. There are innumerable paths in this forest. Every path, thought, represents a feeling or a habit. When we concentrate on a task, our mind follows the paths that are associated with that task. The more we repeat a particular thought or habit, the deeper and more ingrained that path becomes. It becomes permanent. But this same brain which gives us so much power sometimes becomes our biggest enemy also in today's digital age, where every second your phone, social media, and other things try to grab your attention, this jungle, and also feel confused. Have you ever wondered how time flies when you are completely immersed in some work? This magical experience, which scientists call flow state, happens when your mind is completely absorbed in one thing. Our mind gets distracted naturally. It is drawn towards every new information, because this is our primal instinct. Thousands of years ago when our ancestors lived in the jungle, paying attention to new things was a matter of life and death for them. But in today's world, this habit confuses us when you are engaged in some important work. Your brain reacts to every small distraction, like a notification on your phone, the noise of a vehicle passing by, or your own thoughts. Our attention is of two types. The first is active attention. Active focus is when you are completely focused on a particular task. The second, automatic focus, is when your mind starts to wander without any effort. The challenge is that our brains naturally lean towards automatic attention. It is easy, gives instant gratification, and releases dopamine in our brain, which makes us feel happy. Focus makes us feel happy, but this momentary happiness takes us away from our long-term success. Focus means training your mind. It is not easy, but it is not impossible either. This science is deeply connected to our emotions and purpose. When you are working on something, we can focus on it. When you do something with passion and purpose, your mind naturally sticks to it. Imagine when you read a book. Do you just read the words, or do you get lost in the story? When you bring this same passion and emotion into everything you do, you can do it. Then your meditation is itself music. When you understand your mind and train it in the right direction, you not only improve your meditation, but also it also improves the quality of life. Your focus is the most precious resource of your energy. Do not let it get wasted. Invest it in those things which will help you in fulfilling your dreams and goals. So friends, now the time has come that everyone should adopt this amazing knowledge in their life. Are you ready? Because your focus is the biggest strength of your future. Chapter 4. The Myth of Multitasking. Friends, in today's fast-paced world where everyone is trying to do many things simultaneously, multitasking is considered the key to success. But have you ever wondered how far you actually get from your goal when you focus on multiple things at the same time? This is what is explained in the 4th chapter of Master the Art of Focus. Multitasking is just a myth. Imagine you are cooking, checking emails, and trying to talk to your child at the same time. You think you are doing all three things at once, but the truth is that the brain is rapidly switching between all these tasks. Whenever you shift your attention from one task to another, your brain, some energy is lost. This is called attention residue, which means your brain is not able to fully focus on any task. Your food remains half-cooked. Errors occur in emails, and your child feels that you are not listening to him. In this process, not only does your quality fall, but you also start feeling mentally tired. Multitasking gives us a false hope that we are making the best use of our time. It makes us feel that we are completing every task quickly. We can do it in a better way, but the author has deeply challenged this thinking. He says that our brain can do any work to its full potential only when it is focused on only one task at a time. Have you ever? It has been observed that when you are completely immersed in a task, not only does that task get completed quickly, but you also perform better in it. The author calls it flow state. This is the state where your mind is completely focused in one direction. I am working on a task, and your entire focus is on that task only. But to reach this state, we must first break the myth of multitasking. For this, we have to understand that every work requires both time and energy. When you do just one thing at a time, your brain puts all its energy into that work without any hindrance. Imagine that you wake up in the morning. You wake up and start your day with a clear plan. You decide that first you will finish your meetings. Then, you will check your emails, and after that, you will spend time with your family. When you work like this, you do not get success in life. Not only do we become more productive, but we also feel mentally lighter. The author has beautifully explained that when we divide our time and energy accurately, we are able to create a balance in life. This balance is the key to our happiness and success. The real key is that the first step to quitting multitasking is to understand your priorities. Know which task is most important and do it first. The author calls this single tasking. When you focus on one task at a time, you not only get better results, but you also feel happy in the work you do. The author has shared a story which sums up the essence of this chapter. A little boy asks his father. Every day he used to complain that he was so busy at work that he could not make time for him. One day the father decided that he would spend the whole day with his son. He switched off his phone that day and kept a complete distance from work. He realized that when he focused only on his son, he understood him better. The bond that grew stronger between father and son that day was priceless. This story teaches us that when we focus on just one thing at a time, if we pay attention to our tasks, we not only make our lives better, but also strengthen our relationships. Multitasking only confuses us and reduces our productivity. If you really want to be successful, it is important that you do all your work with full attention and dedication. Remember, your energy is limited. Use it in one direction and see how your life changes. So, friends, it is time that we leave multitasking and give a new direction to our lives. Ready? Chapter 5. Mindful Techniques to Stay Focused. We all have experienced in our lives how difficult it can be to stay focused, whether it is while studying or doing something else. Whether it is work or focusing on something in our personal life, our mind often starts wandering. At such times, mindful techniques are like a tool that not only strengthens our focus, but also maintains our mental peace. The author presents mindfulness as a magical process. It is not just the art of concentrating, but it is a way of feeling yourself in every moment, which we often ignore. Imagine you are sitting on a calm lake. We are sitting on the shore. The water is calm as if there is no movement in it. But suddenly the wind starts blowing, and waves start rising in the water. Our mind is also like this, until the storm of the noise of the outside world and our inner worries comes. Everything remains calm. It feels calm, but as soon as we get caught in the whirlpool of our thoughts, our attention gets diverted. Mindfulness teaches us the art of staying calm like this lake. It teaches us how to recognize our thoughts, accept them, and then slowly calm them down. Being mindful starts with breathing exercises. Whenever your attention wanders, just pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and feel how you are taking each breath. This process not only relaxes your body, but also brings your mind back to the present moment. Apart from this, mindfulness also emphasizes on sense awareness. That is, taking a deep look at the things around you. Feel. If you are walking, Concentrate on your gait. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel the sound of trees, birds, and the rustling of the wind. Doing this will free your mind of unnecessary thoughts that are making it heavy. Another interesting thing that is mentioned in this chapter is judgment-free thinking. Often we weigh our thoughts on the scale of right or wrong, but mindfulness teaches us to accept every thought as it is without changing or suppressing it. Do not try to meditate. Adopting it makes us experience a deep mental freedom. Mindfulness is not only a means to concentrate, it also introduces us to the hidden capabilities within us that we are unaware of. When you learn to meditate through mindfulness, if you are a good student, then not only you become better at your work, but your thinking and understanding power also increases. Let us understand this with a small example. This can be done. Suppose you are working on a presentation, but your attention is repeatedly going towards the phone or other things. With the help of mindful, you can make your mind understand how important this work is right now. You bring it to the present moment. Your focus automatically starts increasing. Mindfulness also teaches us that we can handle our emotions in a better way. When we are under stress, our thinking power becomes weak. But with the technique of mindfulness, we can calm our inner restlessness and see things clearly. So if you also want to master this art of concentration, then make mindfulness a part of your daily routine. It will not only calm your mind, but also make your mind more stable. It will not only help you focus on things that can make your life better, but it will also help you focus on everything that can make your life better. Concentration is not just a mental process. It can become the basis of our life. And when you learn this art, you will not only can you work better to achieve your dreams, but you can also live your life to the fullest. Chapter 6. How to concentrate in the digital age. Friends, today, we are living in a world where our every moment is connected to some device or the other. As soon as we wake up in the morning, our first hand moves towards our phone, and this is also the last thing we do while sleeping at night. But have you ever thought that how the digital age that connects us to the world is slowly taking away our concentration and mental peace? The 6th chapter of the book, Master the Art of Focus, teaches us to focus in these confusing times, and while reading it, it feels like any friend who understands our heart. In the digital age, our attention has become a commodity. The world of social media, advertisements, and internet tries its best to pull us towards them. Every notification takes us away from our reality. When you are distracted by something, then you should try to control your attention. When you get caught in the web of things, your mind slowly starts getting tired. It not only affects your productivity, but also your soul. You are not able to immerse yourself deeply in your work. You are not able to spend time with your loved ones. And even, the most beautiful aspect of this is that it does not only tell you about the problems, but also shows you a way to get rid of this noise. It says that there is no need to give up technology completely, but one has to learn to use it in the right way. Imagine you keep your phone aside and concentrate on one task for just 15 minutes. Concentrate. In the initial days, it will seem difficult because your mind will immediately run towards any notification or message, but gradually, when you develop this habit, you will realize how deep you can get into your work. It will make your life completely better. Here is a very inspiring story. A man who was tired from his day's work adopted this habit. He decided to spend 30 minutes every morning without any digital device. It was challenging on the first day, but gradually he realized that these 30 minutes became the most important part of his day. He started feeling calmer, became more creative, and most importantly, started spending more time with his family. Focusing does not mean only focusing on work. It means being fully present when you are having a conversation with someone, feeling every taste when you are eating, being in harmony with nature. If you are in the middle, enjoy every moment. Concentrating in the digital age is an art, and this chapter gives us the power to learn it. It reminds us that concentrating means living every moment of your life deeply. So let us start today. By keeping our phones a little away and spending time with ourselves. Because when you give time to yourself, only then will you be able to give your full energy to others. Technology is meant to make our lives easier, not to complicate it. So now the decision is in your hands. Will you remain lost in the hustle and bustle of the digital age? Or will you give a new dimension to your life by channelizing your attention and energy in the right direction? Chapter 7. Goal Setting. Focus in the right way. Focus means concentration is the most powerful key to success. When we start looking towards our dreams and goals, it becomes necessary that we focus only on our aim. But the question arises whether we know how to focus in the right way. In this article, Master the Art of Focus. In this part, we get an opportunity to understand why goal setting and sticking to it is so important and how to do it the right way. We all have a dream in life, but often we fail to achieve our goals. The mistake is that we get entangled in many things. We try to achieve many goals simultaneously, and the result is that we are not able to achieve any goal completely. This book teaches us that we should clearly define our purpose. Identifying and prioritizing your goal is the first step. When you clarify your goal, you are ordering your mind to move in that direction. It is just like an archer aims an arrow at the target. The target is clear and focused, but not just. Just setting a goal is not enough. Often such situations come in our life that try to distract us. Sometimes our mobile phone, sometimes social media, sometimes the opinion of others. In such a situation, it is important for us to understand which things really matter. Focus means saying goodbye to those things that take you off your path. Here, it seems necessary to mention a story. Suppose a person decided that he has to win a gold medal in a race. He started working hard day and night, but in between, his friends called him for parties, his family members put pressure on him, and sometimes he even doubted himself. In such a situation, he adopted a mantra: one step every day. He decided that no matter what happens, he will definitely take one step towards his goal every day. Gradually, his small habits became the basis of his big success. Small things like proper use of time and how to prioritize your work. It can change your life. You have to break down your big goals into smaller parts so that you can achieve them easily every day. This also saves you from disappointment and keeps you motivated. The role of emotions is also very important when you are excited about your goal. And when you are passionate, your mind and body work together. This book also teaches us how to maintain positive energy and passion within ourselves. If you ever feel tired, remember your purpose and think about why you saw this dream. And what does it mean for you to achieve it? Focusing properly also means that you identify your weaknesses and try to overcome them. There are things in every person's life that hinder his progress. It may be your laziness, fear, or fear of others' opinions. But when you face your weaknesses and make strategies to overcome them, you become stronger. We should enjoy our journey. Focus does not mean that you live your whole life in stress. It means that you enjoy living your dreams. Appreciate yourself at every step and understand that the real meaning of success is only. The goal is not to be achieved, but the journey is to be lived with full intensity. So friends, if you really want to bring a change in your life, if you want to achieve your goal completely, then learn to focus in the right way. Identify your priorities. Manage your time. Make the most of your time and take a step every day towards your dreams. Remember, your success lies in the depth of your focus. Chapter 8. The importance of deep thinking. How to do deep work. Imagine a world where everything you do is full of depth and focus. When your mind is free from noise and unnecessary thoughts and focuses on only one goal, this is the skill called deep work. It is not just a way of working, but an art that can transform you from ordinary to extraordinary. Meaning of deep thinking. It is to completely put your mind into a single task. This is the state when you are cut off from the outside world and concentrate only on that task. Focusing on the work that matters most to you is not easy because there are so many distractions in today's fast-paced world. But if you understand this art, your productivity and creativity can increase manifold. Imagine, when you work deeply, you not only get better results, but your thinking ability also increases. Deep thinking makes us realize our true potential. It inspires us to step out of our comfort zone and create something new and amazing. At a time when social media and multitasking have divided our attention, deep thinking is the only weapon that can help you stand out in the crowd. To do deep work, you must first silence the noise inside you. This noise is not. It is not just about the outside noises, but also about the important thoughts going on inside you. To concentrate your mind, you have to make rules. First of all, avoid distractions. Keep your phone, social media, and all kinds of interruptions away. Choose a place where you can concentrate completely. Schedule another time so you can immerse yourself in your work. Set aside regular time for deep thinking. This should be your sacred time, where it is just you and your work. Third, be patient. Deep work is a skill that can be developed with time and practice. It may seem difficult in the beginning, but slowly you will start enjoying it. When you get lost in deep thinking, it not only increases your productivity, but also also increases your confidence. It calms your mind and fills you with a wonderful energy. This is the state when you're able to connect yourself with your work, like an artist connects with his art. Imagine if you spend 1 hour a day in thinking and working deeply, you will not only be able to achieve your goals faster, but you will also be recognized as a person who is an expert in his work. People will appreciate your hard work and the quality of your work. You will start recognizing that deep work is not just a technique, it is a lifestyle. It teaches you how to use your energy and time properly. It shows you the way to improve yourself and move towards fulfilling your dreams. So friends, if you want to bring depth in your life, then adopt deep work. It will not only make you successful, but will also make you a person who will be able to. One has the ability to change the world through thinking and work. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this information useful, then like and subscribe to the channel and share this knowledge with others. Your journey to success has begun.